Thank you for joining me in this presentation today. This video is one of a series of introductory presentations created to show off some of the wonderful features of timeSensor Legal. Every feature in timeSensor Legal was carefully engineered to save time and unnecessary work. In this 10-part series, each presentation builds upon a preceding video. We recommend watching each presentation in the order they were created at least once. In order to show you timeSensor Legal and its core functionalities, we have prepared a little demo scenario comprising of a small lawyer's office with just a few employees. Bear in mind that timeSensor Legal can just as easily scale to much larger firms and hundreds of employees. This demo assumes that the date is April 1st. So let's begin. Upon launching timeSensor Legal, you are first presented with the login dialog. Here in this dialog, you can see the people working in our example law office. We have a lawyer, Michael. He's the boss. Then we can see Erna, who is the secretary. We see Simon, who is another attorney. However, he's an employee of Michael's firm. And finally, you can see Susie, who's a trainee. This is our sample team of professionals. A typical action that has to be done whenever a new client is secured is to enter that client's information and other related data into timeSensor Legal. This is typically the secretary's task, so I'm going to log in as Erna, and we're going to be taken to Erna's work area. In other words, this is the user interface for Erna. In timeSensor Legal, a user's workspace is called their area. You later will see that each user can have areas that are very different in certain respects. The splash screen here in the middle will help you keep your bearings. A glance here and you'll quickly see which area you are currently in. As you can see right now, we're in Erna's area. On the left-hand side of a user's area is the main palette, offering access to other areas of the program. Every user of the program has their own customized toolbar seen across the top here. The functions available in this toolbar are actually determined by the access privileges the user has and what area they are currently in. timeSensor Legal also remembers the state of your area as you last left it. So we are seeing this main palette and toolbar buttons as they are now because this is how Erna last left them before she went home from work yesterday. Today, Erna's first task is to enter into timeSensor Legal the information on a new client that Simon has just brought into the firm, a Mr. Darren Yen. To do this, Erna must go to the contacts area where all contact information is managed. One click here and you can see the top toolbar buttons have changed. These toolbar buttons are related to the area that Erna is currently in, which is the contacts area. There are 5 buttons across the top here provided for controlling the contacts area. When the clients list opens, we see that there are already 69 client records in the system. After clicking on the Add button, Erna is presented with the new empty dossier. In timeSensor Legal, the dossier is the collection of all data related to a single contact. At the top here, we have tabs that take us to different sections of the dossier. We are currently viewing the master data sheet. Other tabs include additional fields, text, the very important cases tab. We also have a financial area and a drafts area. In timeSensor Legal, the drafts area is where documents that are currently being worked on reside. Once documents are finalized, they will remain in the dossier's archive section, where absolutely everything that timeSensor Legal tracks is instantly available, including the work that has come in or come out for the client. So instead of typing in the client's information, Erna knows that a much simpler and faster way exists. She'll just take this V-card that the client has sent her, which we have here on the desktop, and simply drop it on the dossier. timeSensor Legal reads the V-card and assimilates the data contained there. Remember, I introduced this video by stating that every feature in timeSensor Legal was carefully engineered to save time and unnecessary work. Well, you have to admit, it doesn't get much easier than this to get a new contact into the system. Erna got the new client into timeSensor Legal in a fraction of a second. Maybe Erna's getting paid too much? I don't know. I guess it's up to Michael. Okay, this concludes the first video of our series. We hope you've enjoyed this brief introduction to timeSensor Legal. We intend to keep these videos short, interesting, and easy to simulate. In the next video, we're going to follow Erna, the secretary, as she continues processing the new client that Simon has brought into the firm. Erna will create the client's case folder, after which Michael will be able to start working the case. Okay, goodbye for now. We'll meet again in the next video.